For a lot of reasons. The consumer is under presumption they're going to get some kind of a deal that's not attainable. They borrowed X amount of dollars from a bank. They do have to pay it back. The banks, although they're getting bailed out through the TARP money, they have investors they have to answer to. There's only so much they really can do. They'll do your financial background. They'll check your records. They'll check your current credit. They'll see how much assets you have in the bank. They'll see how much money you're currently making. They'll determine they might not even be able to do a modification for you. The unfortunate thing, a lot of staff workers, in our town in particular, casino workers, their income was so grossly overstated. For instance, somebody making $3,000 a month was stated to make 10, which that was okay by Wall Street guidelines because their FICO score would suffice. But when the banks today reanalyze your financial package and they see that you, in essence, make $2,500, $3,000 a month, you have no prayer of repaying that loan. They won't give you a modification. And then the modifications, people understand those loans were sold in the bond market and they're owned by people all over the world. And you wouldn't like me telling you that you made a $2 million investment to me. I guaranteed you 7% return. All of a sudden, I'm going to modify loans at 5%. So there's a lot of politics behind the scenes that servicers just can't say, okay, we'll drop your payment to 5%.
You're dealing with an industry that has never before faced this type of situation. I think guilty of being slow to react to the changes as they've come along. However, you have to look at it as almost like an emergency room type of an operation. If I've got 100 people over here who are still current in their payment, no issue to me, okay? They're requesting modification, but they're current and they are paying me as agreed, versus people who are about to hand me back their keys. Who am I going to deal with first? That's the issue in most cases. Now, obviously, I don't, as a mortgage company, we don't deal in that end of it. We're not a servicing company. But from what we hear, the most urgent of cases, the people who are about to go to sale, have become the most important. And there are so many of those to be dealt with that the people over here who are current are not even up to bat, so to speak. They haven't even begun to look at those cases.